Practice makes perfect, except when presenting. Why? Because as business people, we just don't get enough speaking opportunities to become really excellent. Repetition is key, and with it, frequency. Today, we look at the problem and what we can do about it. Welcome back to year 4 of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, which we release every Monday. I'm your host, Dr. Greg Story, your corporate coaching and training guy, president of Dale Carnegie Training Japan, and best-selling author, Japan Sales Mastery and Japan Business Mastery. And my new book, Japan Presentations Mastery, will be out soon. We're bringing the show to you from our High Performance Center here in Akasaka, in Minato-ku, the business center of Tokyo. Why the cutting edge? We are looking at giving you a big edge in business in Japan. Let's all be at the forefront, at the cutting edge of how to flourish here in this market. This is episode number 181. Practice makes a lot better when presenting. それでは行きましょう. So let's get going. The usual frequency for most people for giving formal presentations is once in a blue moon. In other words, we don't do so many in a year. This presents a problem because, as we know, repetition is key to learning and improvement. If we were giving formal presentations 50 weeks a year, we would see remarkable improvements as we honed our craft. In business, though, this rarely presents itself as an opportunity. We may be lucky to give 2 or 3 presentations in a 12-month period. In this case, how can we improve our skills? The obvious method is to proactively increase the frequency. Instead of hanging around, waiting for someone to invite you to speak, you need to get out there and beat the bushes for opportunities to present. There are many organizations who are constantly on the lookout for speakers. Rotary Clubs need speakers every week. Chambers of Commerce need a constant flow of speakers as well. There are innumerable interest groups who would love to have someone come and speak on an interesting and relevant topic. This throws up the issue of what to speak about. There will be a natural alignment between your own areas of experience, expertise, and knowledge, and popular demand, which will determine the types of subjects you will be able to speak upon. If these areas are such that there is a common interest in this subject, you will find there will be groups who will be interested in having you speak. The trick is to let them know you exist as a speaker. This is where you need to be strategic. Investigate what sorts of groups exist in your area who regularly feature speakers. Make a matrix between the subject areas they cover and your own range of interest and capabilities. If there is a match, then contact them and ask if they are looking for future speakers. The person tasked with finding speakers will be very happy to hear from you because they usually have a difficult job finding good speakers. If you are an unknown quantity, then there may be some hesitancy about taking a punt on you as their designated speaker. A simple way to demonstrate your ability is to do speeches on relevant subjects, video them, and put them up on YouTube and your website. You don't need a live audience for these types of speeches, and it is quite sufficient enough for people to see if you have the goods or not when they are considering you as their potential speaker. The videos don't have to be War and Peace either. Short videos will suffice to demonstrate your expertise. Find out more when we come back from the break. If you want to become a fully competent and confident presenter, then do the High Impact Presentations course. We are all being judged when we speak, be it in the internal team meeting or in a public environment, be it the big bosses, clients, or an industry audience. Everyone is evaluating us. Don't blow it. Get the best training on the planet. Do the High Impact Presentations course now in either Japanese or English. Are you doing business with Japan? Do you really know how things work? Japan Business Mastery provides the answers. Do you have the right networks and know how to create them? Do you know how to get on the same wavelength with Japanese buyers? Do you know what being trustworthy looks like from the Japanese perspective? Japan Business Mastery is based on more than 30 years' experience in Japan and will become your go-to guide. Want to succeed in Japan? Buy Japan Business Mastery now. Welcome back. Once we get a chance to do a formal presentation to a live audience, make sure you get it on video. The audience laughing at some humour during the speech, applauding, asking questions, etc., all adds to the atmosphere and makes the video a type of show reel for yourself to demonstrate your goods. You can point the event organisers to the videos to give them an idea of your ability. Remember, your main competition are the totally hopeless and those devoid of any clue whatsoever about public speaking to business audiences. When the speech is set, use your social media to blast out information about the speech. The number of people who see the posting and the number who can turn up are going to be vastly different. Don't worry. The fact that many people see you are a public speaker talking on these various subjects will alert people to the fact that they can ask you to speak for them too. After the speech, you post the video to a link to your website so that people can see you in action. If you have the technical capability, you can turn a 30-minute speech into 5 or 6 videos through editing of the original. A speech has a number of points you'll cover, and each of these can be lifted out into a separate video. So you finish up with the complete speech and then a video for each of the sections of the speech. Again, blast all of these out on social media and onto your website for maximum exposure. With all of this covered and all of this floating around, you start to become a known face and people will start to contact you. We get into a virtuous cycle here where success breeds success. Consequently, our frequency of practice goes right up and we solidify our learnings and improvements. In short order, we will be joining the ranks of those in the most professional speaker groups. This is really great for personal and company brands, and that is what we want. I hope you enjoyed today's show, and so please subscribe on YouTube. Share it with your family, friends, and colleagues. Become a regular. Our website details are on screen now, enjapan.dalecarnegie.com. It's awesome value, so please check it out. We try to offer as much value as possible, so you might also enjoy our other shows. In fact, we are releasing content 6 days a week. For podcasts, Mondays for the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show, Tuesday for the Presentations Japan series, and every second Tuesday for the Business Touches You Know Share Show, Wednesdays for the Sales Japan series, Thursdays for the Leadership Japan series, every second Thursday for the Business Pro Podcast show, Fridays for the Japan Business Mastery Show, and Saturdays for Japan's top business interviews, wherever you get your podcast. Also, every second Thursday, we release the Business Pro Television Show. Every Friday, the Japan Business Mastery Show, and every Saturday, Japan's top business interviews on YouTube. We appreciate your support. Please let others know about it so they can benefit too. We want to make a contribution to helping people build their careers and businesses, and please join us in that endeavor. In episode 182, we are talking about basics are everything. So, yoroshiku onegai itashimasu. Please join me for the next episode of the Cutting Edge Japan Business Show. We are here to help you. We've only got one direction in mind for you and your business, and that is up.